Negok Trenle asks,
how is the crime rate in Korea?
That's it?
That's like the shortest question that anybody's
Did you memorize that all on your own?
I did. There were like 5 words. How is the crime rate?
Oh God. Delete it.
Now this is a bit of a difficult question to answer because we don't actually have the statistics memorized of what crime rate is like in Korea.
Oh, maybe you don't. I have been doing my SAT in crime rate in Korea, so...
Actually, you haven't.
I haven't been.
All we could really talk about is our feels of what crime is like in Korea.
And we can only talk about this from the perspective of us and our friends who have lived here as well. So our friends are from like England, Wales, Kiwis. We've got USA and Canada. So we've all discussed this before.
And the overwhelming consensus is Korea is very, very safe.
Very, very safe.
Like, whoa, I've never felt so safe before in my entire life.
Like it's broken my safety radar. So when I go back home to Toronto, which is not at all like a crime-riddled city,
not.
but I go back and I'm like, here I am walking down an alleyway at 1 a.m. I should be fine. And Simon's like, Martina, you fool. It's not Korea.
In fact, we've received a lot of emails from people who say that they want to move to Korea, but the parents are like very concerned about the safety, which we tell them, do not be concerned whatsoever. We have never felt so safe before in our lives. The government give me all the money for saying that.
You're not associated with the Jopos.
In case you couldn't tell, that was sarcasm. We are not being paid by the Korean government.
It's too late. I already saw 10 forums pop up about us.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Anonymous posters.
So let me give you a feeling of what it's like when we say that we feel safe in Korea. At any time of night, we're talking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Control law in the park with our cell phone and our wallets, and I never feel concerned that I'm gonna turn the corner and find like a gang of Korean schoolboys being like, what are you doing in this part of the park? This is my park. And I do feel that way sometimes in my home country or visiting other countries, but I've never ever felt that way, nor have we ever seen that happening in Korea.
No. Here's what surprised me the most. If you go past like a Home Plus, like a grocery store, and they have like a lot of their products outside of the doors.
Including alcohol.
Yeah, they have alcohol outside, they got chips outside. How was nobody not running by and pocketing like 20 of them? I've seen scooters plenty of time, left running with the keys on, and like people walking away and just like,
I see babies in cars with the car running while the parents are inside running an errand, and the babies are just sitting there like waiting for my mom to come back.
You got a free car and a free baby waiting to be taken, and nobody takes it.
Yeah. Now we're not saying that there aren't bad Korean schoolboys and schoolgirls and that there aren't gangs that exist in Korea. I'm absolutely sure that there are.
They're just not as prevalent and as public as the bad North American schoolboys and schoolgirls that we've seen.
Trying to word this carefully so that our North American family doesn't murder us, but Korean teenagers just have a different lifestyle. They're constantly in school. They're constantly at a Hagwon studying. Even like the bad kids, they're bad by not studying. They might like go to the park and secretly smoke with their friends, but they're not even like out on the street like, yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette in middle school. What?
They're being
like,
bad as secretively as possible.
Like in the park around a corner, and we turn the corner and they're like, and then they're like, oh, no, we're fine. No. Like for example, if you're out at 2 or 3 a.m. in Korea and you go to a coffee shop, you're gonna see a lot of couples like snuggling up together.
Looking into each other's eyes lovingly. If you go to Tim Hortons late at night in Canada, you're gonna see lots of souped up cars, lots of teenagers sitting on the hoods of their cars, playing loud rambunctious music. Young whippersnappers.
And then we pull up in our 94 Corolla, blasting Super Junior.
Because I'm naughty. You know another thing I've never seen in Korea? Use condoms on the street anywhere in the parking lots.
Do you normally see that?
Yeah, remember last time we were walking through the park, we saw used condoms when we were walking Smudgy.
Where?
By the park by your house.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I don't live in like a terrifying neighborhood in Toronto. Like it's a lovely neighborhood.
Right.
However, I still see smashed bus shelters. My car has been egged before. My boyfriend's cars have been egged before.
I was biking home one time and I got egged before on my bike.
I got egged at a bus stop. What's getting hit with an egg?
What's with eggs in North America?
Oh my God. I'm sure that in several years this could change, and Korean students might get more rebellious. And I'm sure there are other parts of Korea that actually do have worse teenagers. We've just never experienced them, nor do we know anybody that's experienced that as well. Yeah, we have experienced bullying, but it's not to the extent that we've seen when we were living in North America. I'm not worried about seeing some Korean teen being like, hey yo, I run these streets,
give me your money or I'm gonna shank you.
And then they get on the back of the bike that they're sharing with their friend and they bike off. Now, we know, of course, that Korea is not sunshine and roses. We know that there's a lot of gambling problems and a lot of Korean people suffer from issues with like gangsters running those kind of rings.
There's prostitution here as well.
There's a lot of public drunkenness.
Yes. And if you do leave your phone in a cab, then there's a chance that you might not get it back.
Yeah, so we're not trying to say that Korea is super perfect.
It's not perfect. In terms of our general safety, walking out in public at night or in the day, we don't feel that concerned whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't feel threatened when I'm out.
Yes.
And we also don't want to make it seem like North America and Toronto is some like horrible mafia-run situation.
Definitely not.
No, Toronto's a wonderful city.
But we know that there are some parts of Toronto that you don't go to at specific times, and there's just some places that aren't as safe as others.
Most girls don't travel alone, or you have like the Wolverine key thing.
You put the keys between your fingers and
Yeah,
lock
you're
it
all
and
ready
you're
to
worried.
punch someone in the eye. So there's certain kind of cautiousness you have about you, but I've lost that cautiousness in Korea.
This is like a public advertisement to like the Korean mafia. Rob us! You see these two people with red hair and pink hair? We're totally vulnerable and naive.
Korean mafia. Good. Tell them where to go for safety with their wallets out. Bring it on. I'm a martial artist. But don't really bring it on, because I am a martial artist, but I don't like punching. It hurts my fingers.
The threat that Martina gave is now void.
But then I will if you really threaten, especially if you threaten to hurt my dog. Seriously, Korean drivers, you try to run him over on a daily basis. And if you ever ran over Spudgy, I would cut you.
So I know that this topic is going to be controversial, that your experience is going to be different than ours. So please leave your comments in the comment section below so we can discuss this a little bit more.
Fellow Korean foreigners, do you feel the same way we do?
So that's it for this week's TLDR. If you have a question for next TLDR, leave your question in the comment section below.
Or check out the questions already asked and you can thumb them up if you find them interesting. And if we like that question, we just might answer it next week.
And don't forget to subscribe for more TLDRs.
I still have pink eye. If you guys don't know, I got pink eye. So I have a cold and now I have pink eye and I have to wear my glasses. My
Pink eye, pink glasses, pink hair.
My eye's really itchy. I want to just stick my fingers in my eye and be like, ah.